Have you noticed it too? That creeping feeling where you're trying to focus, but your mind is like a browser with 37 open tabs, half of which you don't even remember opening. You sit down to read, and after one paragraph, you're checking your phone. You want to work, but then you're scrolling again and again. Why does it feel so hard just to think clearly? Is there something wrong with us? Or is it the world we live in? Today, we're going to take a step back and look at the truth behind our collapsing attention spans and what we can do to reclaim our focus before it's too late.
That feeling you're describing, it's not your fault, but it's also not random. It's the predictable result of how our modern environment interacts with the most ancient parts of our brain. Let me explain. Why we can't focus, the environment has changed, but our brain hasn't. For 99.9% of human history, we lived in environments with very few distractions. Our attention was a survival tool. We needed to track movement in the bushes, sounds in the distance, changes in the weather. Now, our attention is being pulled in 1,000 directions, and instead of tracking threats or opportunities for survival, we're tracking emails, pings, likes, swipes. Our brain wasn't built for this. It was built for depth, not noise. And today's digital landscape is pure noise. The attention economy tech companies aren't just selling products anymore. They're selling your attention. Every second you spend on a platform means money for them. So they design their apps to be as addictive as possible, using colors, sounds, algorithms, and even your own psychology against you. They're not doing this to be evil. They're doing it because it works. And the result? We're losing our ability to focus, not because we're lazy, but because we're outgunned. The myth of multitasking. We think we can multitask, but cognitive science says otherwise. When you multitask, you're actually switching rapidly between tasks, and each switch burns mental energy. It breaks your concentration. According to research from Stanford University, chronic multitaskers perform worse on memory tasks, are more easily distracted, and struggle to filter out irrelevant information. You're not doing more, you're doing less with more stress. Stress, sleep, and poor habits. Let's not forget what's happening inside the brain. Chronic stress floods our system with cortisol. This suppresses parts of the brain like the prefrontal cortex, critical for concentration, planning, and decision-making. Poor sleep makes it worse. Even one night of reduced sleep impacts memory, emotional regulation, and, yes, focus. Now add a diet high in sugar, low in nutrients, and you've got a perfect storm. Okay, so what do we do about it? Let's talk solutions. How to reclaim your focus. Single tasking, the superpower. We forgot. Focusing on one thing at a time, fully, deeply, is a kind of superpower today. Start small. Turn off notifications. Put your phone in another room. Try working in 30-minute deep work blocks. No switching, no scrolling, just you and the task. It'll feel uncomfortable at first. That's okay. You're rewiring your brain. The Pomodoro method and its variations. The classic Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of focused work followed by a 5-minute break, works because it respects your attention cycle. But tweak it if needed. Try 40 divided by 10 or 52 divided by 17. What matters is the rhythm. Work, rest, repeat. Over time, your focus window will expand. Mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness isn't just a buzzword. It's a scientifically backed method of increasing focus and reducing mental clutter. Even 10 minutes of daily meditation can increase gray matter in the prefrontal cortex. Apps like Headspace or Insight Timer can help, or just set a timer, sit quietly, and breathe. It's training your attention, just like lifting weights trains your muscles. Sleep, your brain's reset button. You cannot out-hustle poor sleep. During sleep, especially deep sleep, your brain consolidates memory, clears waste, and resets its attention systems. Stick to a routine. No screens 1 hour before bed. Sleep in a dark, cool room. Prioritize this, and your brain will thank you. Food and focus. The brain is only 2% of your body weight, but it consumes 20% of your energy. Feed it well. Eat real food. Omega-3 fats, like from fish, complex carbs, berries, leafy greens, nuts. Avoid constant sugar spikes. They lead to crashes, and crashes kill concentration. Stay hydrated. Even mild dehydration reduces focus and short-term memory. Movement breaks and exercise. You don't need to be an athlete. Just move. Walk during phone calls. Stretch between sessions. Do a 20-minute workout. Movement boosts dopamine and blood flow to the brain. Want better focus? Start with your feet. Designing an environment for focus. Your environment shapes your behavior. Declutter your workspace. Use noise-canceling headphones. Work near natural light. Even small changes, like adding a plant, reducing noise, or facing away from distractions, can make a big difference. Digital boundaries. That stick phones aren't evil, but they need rules. Set screen limits. Use app blockers during focus hours. Keep the phone out of the bedroom. Have 1 to 2 no-phone hours each day. Reclaim your digital life, one boundary at a time. This isn't about becoming a productivity robot. It's about reconnecting with your mind, your creativity, your sense of peace. Focus is a skill, and like any skill, it improves with training.
It's easy to believe something's wrong with us, that we're broken because we can't concentrate the way we used to. But you're not broken. You're just human, living in a world that's trying to hijack your attention 24/7. The good news? You can fight back. One focused breath, one tech-free hour, one deep work session at a time. It won't happen overnight, but slowly you'll begin to feel it. The fog lifting, the clarity returning, and with it, the life you were meant to live. Thank you for watching. Stay present, stay focused, and take care.